game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Hey! How's it going? My name is Skelletun. Welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. First of all, I'd like to see if I can do it in a full screen. There we go. Good! I'm gonna turn it down just a smidge because it's kind of loud. We can make the text speed a little bit faster. So, it's still very loud. That's really loud. Could you just calm down a tiny bit? Thank you. So this is a game that I saw on Steam, maybe a week ago or so. It's free. And I noticed the other day that Jacksepticeye uploaded a video of it. And it sucked because I was like, oh, I should play this game. And none of the like really big YouTubers have put it up yet on their channels that I know of. Maybe they have. I don't really watch like Markiplier or PewDiePie or them. But anyway, I was like, cool, none of them have put it up, so I'll just do this game, and hopefully I'll be able to beat the curve of the popular YouTubers playing it, because then it's going to seem like I'm copying them, and blah blah blah. Anyway, Jack put up a video of it the other day, and I was like, ah shit, I didn't get to it in time, but that's okay. I didn't watch his, but what I've heard about this game is that it's completely not what you would expect it to be, from how like cutesy it looks right here. So, I'm excited to play. Enter your name. We're just gonna say my name's Skelly. My name's Skelly. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Lovely. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha ha! I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Oh, this is me. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Skelly. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or... Oh, this is me. Whoops. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Hehehe. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Skelly, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking, either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average... What? Content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What? Am I supposed to know what that means? What's a NEET? You trust me, right? What are you saying? I don't understand anything you're saying to me right now. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. What is a neat? Whatever. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. This sounds like a fantastic friendship. My god. Exactly the kind of friend I would want. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Whoops. Now sat at the middle of the screen. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. I have a feeling we're gonna join that club, since it's in the name of the game. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! She's kinda cute. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used to the third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member's here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I'm here for the cupcake. Eh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Oh, I didn't know I was supposed to be a boy. Whoops. Way to kill the atmosphere. I don't have enough voices for you guys. Ah, Skelly! What a nice surprise! Welcome to the club! All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it! You're cute. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a person. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori, and I do like cupcakes. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quite quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I'm just gonna pretend that I'm a boy, I guess. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? Monica? Monika? Monika. We'll go with that. That's right. It's great to see you again, Skelly. Monika smiles sweetly and puts her butt out. Does a weird lean thing. Good, okay, lovely. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked. Oh, this is me talking. Whoops. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... nice? You too, Monika. Monika. I don't know. I'm gonna go Monika because it sounds cooler. Come, sit down, Skelly. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to whoever that was. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Aw, that is so cute! You made great cupcakes, Natsuki. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. That is adorable. Thank you. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first, then Monika. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. That's how I do cupcakes, too. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good! Thank you, Natsuki! Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you did, technically. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for, you know, you. Dummy. Alright. What? I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. I feel like I gave you a weird voice. Doesn't really fit you, but we're sticking with it. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. I'm confused. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay! Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Haha, well, you know, that didn't work out. I just spat. Sorry. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. You know what? That's a good idea, Monika. You're smart. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Fulfilling. Fulfilling. This is a lot of reading, okay? I didn't expect it to be this much reading. So sorry. Whew. Monika really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Look how cute they all are. Aww. I like the pink-haired girl on the end. This one. The bubbly gum one. She looks like bubblegum. And her. She's cute too. I don't know. I like them all. They're cute. Monika must have really worked hard to find, just to find these three. Maybe that's why we're all so What the heck am I saying? Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Skelly, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Nah, not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. I'm sure there's a lot of people like that, actually. I always wished I was more of a reader myself. I'm not. Maybe someday. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, that's me. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped for something I can relate to at the minimal level. God, that sounds like me on every single conversation I have with everybody ever. Grasping for the minimal amount of relation I possibly can. so that I can seem somewhat normal. Doesn't usually work. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if the story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh? Why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. Natsuki thinks I'm cute. Or something, I don't know. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left the piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give me that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very competent writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. She doesn't look very happy about that potential. I like her hair. Man, I wish my hair could be that color. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. The music is very happy. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. I think it's Monica, I know, but I want Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Skelly? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Aw, how could you say no to them? They're all so cute. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Skelly... You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay. I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. I'm such a sap. Yes! I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. I don't know why I'm giving her a weird nerdy voice. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Skelly, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Blah blah blah. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Skelly, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Yuri and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure. Might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart to the clubroom and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Hey, I did AP Literature in high school. I loved it. It was great. The people were all cool. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Do I get to pick someone? Do I get to, date one of them? I like her, the little pink bubblegum girl. She's cute. She has no boobies, though. She has boobies. Anyway, I like the pink girl. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. What? Do I pick one out of all of these? Okay. Can I save the game real quick? There we go. Okay, gamey savey. I think we're gonna take a break here. I don't even know how long it's been. It's probably been a while. That was way more reading than I thought it would be. Holy hell. I have no idea what to expect out of this game yet. At all. But it's funny. And it's kind of cool. I like the art style. I like the writing. Actually, I was surprised at how good the writing was. I thought it would kind of be meh because it's a free game. But it's really good. Yeah, I like it. We'll see how it goes. It's supposed to be scary. So, I don't know how that's gonna work out. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.